Yo, what is going on, man? In today's episode, what we're going to be talking about is how you can diet more effectively and avoid binging or cheating on your diet. And this principle right here can be used for anything where you're trying to avoid doing that particular bad habit, whether it's some of your vices, your bad habits, like I mentioned. And I'm just using diet as an example because this is a fitness channel, and I'm trying to get guys right. So to get right into it, man, the way we're gonna do this is by adding resistance. Okay? So this concept of resistance is basically making the thing we want to do or the bad actions we want to do harder. And what does that look like? So for example, man, if you know that if there are particular snacks and desserts at your house, you're going to eat them and cheat on your diet, or it's going to make it very tempting to cheat on your diet, then add a resistance by not having it in the house. If you know that after work, you tend to go to McDonald's or some fast food joint right after work because you're so hungry instead of going home and having whole foods that are good for you and your diet, then maybe leave your credit card or debit card at home so then you can't purchase it. The point is, we want to make the things that we want to desire harder than it needs to be. By making it harder, man, we're going to be less likely to do it. And I use this principle all the time with a whole bunch of things, man. For example, it is right now, it's not even 5 in the morning yet. It's just about to hit 5 in the morning. I usually wake up at 4 in the morning pretty much every day at this point. The last couple months I've been doing it. And one of the things that I always had difficulty with is whenever my alarm would go off and I would have my phone next to my bed, what would end up happening is I would always click the snooze button because it was just within an arm's reach. And when you're that tired, man, like, it's very easy to do. So you know what I did? I added a resistance. I added a resistance by putting my phone across the room, so it forces me to actually get up off my bed and actually hit the snooze button, man. Because sometimes, man, it was unbelievable. Sometimes, bro, I would go to bed, I would sleep, and then the alarm would go off, and then I'd wake up like later than I was supposed to, and unconsciously, man, like when I was half asleep, I was literally hitting the snooze button, bro. It was insane. So, so now that it's halfway across the room, man, it forces me to get up. And by the time I get out of my bed, man, it makes it way easier to actually wake up at 4 in the morning, man, because I'm not trying to have my alarm go off for several minutes. Everyone knows how annoying that Apple alarm is, man. But this law right here can also work in reverse too. Make things easier. So if, let's say, after work you always come up with the excuse that you're too tired to go to the gym after work, or you know that you always make that excuse, yo, I'm gonna go to the gym after work, but I'm gonna go home first. And then when you get home, you end up not going to the gym. I know a lot of people like that. And I normally tell them, if that's the case, bro, after you go to the, after you work, just go to the gym directly. So that means have your gym bag, your gym clothes ready, packed in the car the night before, so that when you're at work and you go to the gym after, everything is all ready. You have no excuse to go home. By making things easier and making the bad habits harder, man, it will be way easier to accomplish your goal, man. And that's what I'm trying to get across from this video right here, man. So I'm trying to think of more examples to give you guys. But another personal example for me, man, is just I know there's sometimes dessert in my freezer, man. My brother loves dessert, so there's always desserts in the freezer. So what I do, man, is especially late at night, I don't dare go to the freezer because I know if I open the freezer, I'm gonna see some ice cream, and yeah, I may just look at it and put it away, man. But I'm avoiding the temptations altogether, man. We want to make doing our good habits easier and the bad habits harder. So I just avoid going to the freezer in general, man, because I know I'm gonna be tempted to take one chocolate, one ice cream, man. Okay? Another example of this, man, is if you guys are like, if you guys have problems constantly watching pornography, put a fucking ad in like a porn blocker and put a passcode that you don't know the passcode of and put it on your phone and give the passcode to someone else because you're adding resistance. It's going to be way harder to access the website and do that bad habit if you don't have access to it, right? Or make it so that like you're only allowed to be on your bed when you're going to sleep. You're not allowed to be on your bed just to chill. I personally have that rule for me, but that's not for watching pornography. That's more so because anytime I sleep, like it's gotten to the point now, man, because I mentally and physically exhaust myself every single day, that if I just lie down on my bed, man, I'll instantly fall asleep. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys right now. Like, sitting on this chair right now, it's very tempting to go lie down on my bed, but I know that if I lie down on my bed, I'm gonna fall asleep, man. So I'm gonna just sit on this chair instead and do my work. I don't dare do work on my bed because I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna fall asleep, man. Because I've kind of conditioned my brain at this point to associate me being on the bed, falling asleep, man. Because I'm just mentally and physically exhausting myself every single day. But I digress, man. I'm getting off topic, but hopefully you guys get the point of today's video. If you guys have any questions about what I'm saying, leave it in the comments below. I'll be glad to answer it. If this is your first time watching me, man, if you could and you got some value from it, subscribe to the channel. I post regularly on this channel. And if you've been watching me for a while, man, check me out on Instagram at Stroke Training. Other than that, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one.